if you plan well, guys, and you strategize well, and you know, okay, you prepare yourself mentally and physically to come here, then you'll be okay. But if you just pick up and you come here and it's not. It's not, because we, you know, like it or not, we got used to a system. We got used to things being done a certain way. You know, like when you go into a government office, they work, they get paid at the end of the week or at the end of 2 weeks, whatever, to do their job. And you know that this is the job that they have to do, and they get paid to do the job, and you expect them to do the job. But here, guys, they get paid at the end of the month here, because here they paid, I believe, like monthly they get paid here. But when you go into a place of, you know, government place to get something done or whatever, guys, if you know what I mean, eh? And Africa, I've heard there's a young brother here, like Mark Meets Africa. I heard he talk about Tanzania will change you. Tanzania will change you. It will change you, guys, even if you don't want to. If you don't think Tanzania will change you, it will change you in ways that, okay, I come here and no, this is not for me. Or you come here and you have to adjust to the system here. You'll have to change this to fit into the system here. Because if not, you're going to get left. For example, right, I'm in Kigamboni, right? And if I want to go over to Dar, I have to take the ferry. Hey guys, it's Kerry here. I'm going home from my office, guys. It's another day, Monday. I'm going home. The deliveries are done. And you know, guys, someone said something to me, right? One of my employees, right, said something to me early this morning that just kept me emotional for the whole time, right? He said something to me. He said, "You are the boss, right?" They told me, "I've been looking at you, and I'm just amazed." Because you are the boss. It's your business, but your hands are in everything. You wash the potatoes. You know, your hands are in everything, and you are the boss, right? And he said, "You are very gifted." And that just struck me, guys, you know, because number one, I don't consider myself to be a boss. And number two, I never really consider myself to be gifted, eh? You know, when I came here, I was coming here, I said, I'm coming here, and if I create one job here, I'm satisfied, eh? But so far, guys, we have 5 people working with us, right? And I don't know, I just feel emotional today that I'm gifted. Sometimes, you know, the little things that people say to you, right? Things that you don't even think about, things that you don't even know. And that's why, guys, it takes someone to recognize you, maybe, and to compliment you. So I'm just feeling a little bit emotional that someone can say to me, someone that just worked for me can say to me that I'm gifted, because he see what I'm doing here, right? And I don't pretend, well, I'm the boss about it. Guys, I gave up my position that I could have, and I work in production, because that's what I like. In Canada, when I first went there, I worked in factories. So I know what it's like, you know, to do that type of work, right? So I gave that up to a young Tanzanian guy who is talented, because I don't speak the language here. So it'd be foolish of me to say, well, okay, I am building this company, it's my business, so I have to be up front. That's stupid, right? I realized that he's talented, he's capable of doing it. So just give it to him and just have him, like, do it. And I take a back seat, right? So I just wanted to share this with you, you know, and just let you guys know that sometimes, you know, that's just confirmation for me that I didn't make a mistake. And it's confirmation for me that what I'm doing here, guys, is what I really wanted to do. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what all the negative stuff, you know, there are negative comments, you know, people talking about, why don't I go to Grenada? Why don't I do this there? Why don't I do this? No one can tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. This is my time in my life where I do what I want to do. So it is just confirmation to me, guys, that I did not make a mistake, right? I'm building something. So far, it's going good. I know I have to work hard, but I believe I have some two young Tanzanian guys working for me. They are very talented. There are many guys here who are talented. They have degrees and whatever, but they just don't have opportunities. So I'm feeling good about that today. I just wanted to share that, guys. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I'm going home. Continue straying with us, guys. Continue watching our videos. Continue liking our videos, guys. Share our videos, thumbs up, and just continue, guys. Continue supporting us. We are doing this not because we want to make money. We are doing this not because we are expert, but we are doing this, guys, because we just want to share our experience here, right? And hopefully that if anybody wants to come after us, they can reference what we do here, how we did it, and they can make a reference, guys, for their own journey here. But it's not like we are an expert on Africa. We are not, and we will be foolish, to come here and pretend that we are. It's not like we are not experts, guys. But day to day, our experience here, we are sharing it with you. Yeah? We are not experts in Africa, but I believe that when we're here, you live here, you go through stuff, certain things that you've gone through, and you do have experience, right? And with that experience, we're able to tell our fellow brothers and sisters who may want to move to Africa what to expect. Every experience we know here is going to be different, but at least you guys have an idea. You come and you have an idea. Okay, well, you know what, I've heard this guy Kerry said on his video that like things like this may happen to me. Yeah, so you now want to move to Africa. You want to move to Tanzania. This should be guidelines for you to follow, so you know what to expect when you get here, right, guys? So you've selected Tanzania as your destination. You know why you want to come here. As you guys know, Tanzania, if you're coming here and you want to be here long term, you can only live here long term under two circumstances, right? You retire, you come here, you would get a retirement visa, right? Or you want to set up a business here, right? Those are the two circumstances. Those are the two scenarios that you can live here long term, because Tanzania doesn't want people to come here and stay here and just relax, right? They want you to come, and if you want to make Tanzania a home, you have to invest something here. That's the way the system is here. Some other country, you can just go there and you can just live like Ghana and all of other places, right? Not Tanzania. This is why Tanzania is not for everyone. You have to love this country so that you can settle here, and it costs a lot of money to get residency here, right, guys? And if you don't have residency here and you're on a business visa, you have to exit Tanzania every 90 days and come back here. If you come in as a tourist from like Canada and America, whatever, I believe you would get a 90-day visa. I believe you can also get a multiple entry visa, right? But I don't have the specifics on that, but I think you could, yeah. But in Tanzania, you have to leave every 90 days and come back, right? So the system here is not friendly to us, but there are ways to get around it, yeah. So you've decided that you want to move here to Tanzania. This is going to be your home. You want to set up a business here. How do you go about setting up a business here in Tanzania? So this is, I think I just want to make this up like a part of this video, to try and tell you guys what I went through, the experience that I gained when I was doing mine, so at least you can have an idea how to go about doing yours. So guys, the first thing you should do is to get a lawyer, right? Legal advice is best, right? And if you're coming here to do business, it is advisable that you get your business visa before you come. Most people here don't like to recommend lawyers, right? Because for whatever reasons, guys, like fraud and scam happen. It could be legitimate lawyers, guys, right? Legitimate lawyers, fraud and scam happen. Like not fraud, but scams happen, right? So what I tell people is that I do have my lawyer. She's very good, she works for me. So what I tell people is that if you want a consultation with my lawyer, I can recommend her to you for a consultation. But if you want to use her as your lawyer for business and whatever, to do your documents, whatever, that's up to you. Do the consultation with her, talk to her, ask her questions, and then you will know if you want to continue using her. That's your decision to make. I am not recommending her as your personal lawyer, but I will recommend her as for a consultation, paid consultation, of course, right? My paid consultation again cost me, I think it was 15,000. 15, no. The first time when I came here, my paid consultation with a different lawyer cost me 10,000. Then when I got in touch with her, she charged me 15,000 Tanzanian shilling. That's what she charged me, right? So you need to have a lawyer to get your memorandum of incorporation, right? Once you get the memorandum of incorporation, then you can apply. You can have your business registered. You will be given a BRILA certificate. Like BRILA is the agency that your business will be registered with. It's a government entity, and you choose your name of your business. You pay the fee that I paid for my lawyer fee and everything. I paid, I think it was about $900 US, for lawyer fee and business registration, right? That was about $900 US, yeah. And you are given your BRILA certificate, right? When you get the BRILA certificate, you then have to apply for your business license, guys. And this is important. Listen to what I'm going to tell you right now, right? You have to apply for your business license, guys. And you're supposed to apply for the business license right away. I did not know that, because here in Tanzania, they said that the moment your business is registered, the government assume that you're in business. Here in Tanzania, the tax system here is different than what we know. In North America system, you pay taxes based upon your income, right? Whatever, if it's like personal income tax, business income tax, you have all the documents. At the end of the year, you like go to your accountant and you see how much money you make, and they know how much you have to pay in taxes. Here, man, it's different though. You pay taxes based upon projection. Okay, how much money you think you're going to make, and you pay taxes up front. I think you pay taxes there every quarter, right? You pay taxes here, and guys, you pay taxes up front. I didn't know that, and it cost me a lot of money. Yeah. So when we finally got around, I think it was 4 months after, we finally got around to going for the business license, and they're telling me, oh, you have to pay all this back taxes. So I was, why? Because you did not apply for your business license. So the government assumed that you're in business. So now, and you have to pay penalty, guys, almost 900 Tanzanian shilling. That's over 500 and something Canadian dollars, right? I had to pay in, man. So yeah, so if you come in here, once your business is registered, apply for your business license. Okay. If you are not in business, then when you do the form, you have to put nil, and then they know that you haven't started business yet, so they're not going to charge you taxes, they're not going to charge you penalties, right, guys? So this is why we're here, and this is why we're here to educate you, because we've been through stuff, we know that we've been through, and I believe it is our responsibility to let you know that if you come in here to like Tanzania, what to expect, what to do, so that you don't make the same mistakes that we have done, yeah, or that we did. So it is important, guys, that those of us who are here and you want to come here, that we tell you our experiences, we tell you what we've been through to save you some money, guys. But like I always say, guys, right, don't come to Tanzania and just think that, okay, well, I'm going to find a business and I'm going to get into the business, right? Guys, like I said, at least visit Tanzania one time, visit Tanzania 2 times if you can before you move, because Africa is not for the faint of heart. Trust me, guys. Africa will eat you up and Africa will spit you out. Yeah? You have to be mentally, physically, and emotionally ready for Africa. But once you are able to navigate the system here, once you're able to, to get into your groove, then you start enjoying Africa. Africa is beautiful, but Africa will stress you. There are days when you think like, what am I doing here? What did I do? Whatever, right? And the system here, guys, even to register a business here, and you go for the business license, guy, there's so much bureaucracy that you have to go through. There are so many things that you have to, it will stress you out. In like Canada, you register a business, you go online, you register your business name, you get your like tax number or whatever, guys, you up your business. And here, when they tell you 1 day or they tell you 2 days, 2 weeks, right? So you have to be able to know the system here. You have to know that, okay, I'm in Africa, I'm no longer in like North America. So you have to adjust, you have to have a mental adjustment to live here and to enjoy here, because if you don't, you will get stressed out, you will get frustrated, and you will want to leave, right? So you have to be mentally ready, and everything moves slower here, guys. Everything moves slower. It's a slower pace. Like, Tanzanians don't go anywhere fast, you understand? They go sometimes in the morning when I get up and I want to go to work, I leave my friend, because I said I have employees that come in at 9 o'clock, and when I tell them to come at 9 o'clock, they got a video at 9 o'clock. So it does not look good for me to show up at 11 o'clock. And the thing about time is money, not here, guys. Time is not money here. They don't move that way here, where time is money. So you have to be ready. You will face challenges here, right? Challenges that will frustrate you, but you have to bring yourself back, bring yourself into this place, mentally into this place. This is where I am now, right? I'm no longer in the fast moving North American system, right? Adjust yourself to the system here. If you don't, you're not going to make it here, right? So guys, research. It is vital. Research, guys. You know, as you guys know, I've been coming here. This is not, I didn't just pick up and come here. I've been coming here over the last few years, right? And the first time I came was just, I come. But the second and third and fourth time I came was, man, fact-finding mission, guys. I'll show you this, this, you see, right? I paid for those research, guys. See, this one is on poultry, right? I want to show you guys that I didn't come to Africa to waste time. This is stuff that I paid for even before I decided to settle here permanently, right? I paid for this, right? Guys, I talk about ice, right? See, when I talk to you about stuff, guys, I'm not joking. I know what I'm talking about. So I paid all this research, guys. Research that I paid for here in Africa. I paid for all this research, right? And this was done even before I came here, guys. Because I saw the business opportunities that I wanted to get into, and I found people that can do the research for me, and I paid for the research, guys. So when I came here, I knew that I just wanted to hit the ground running. And sometimes you think that you are prepared, but when you come here and you finally here, you realize, man, I thought I was prepared, but I'm still not prepared, guys. Right? So it's all about planning, right? It's all about planning. And if you plan well, guys. These documents here, but these are personal document that has my Tanzanian residency stuff. So certain things I keep private. I don't want to show it on YouTube. Yeah. So if you plan well, guys, and you strategize well, and you prepare yourself mentally and physically to come here, then you will be okay. But if you just pick up and you come here and it's not because we, like it or not, we got used to a system. We got used to things being done a certain way. Like when you go into a government office, they work, they get paid at the end of the week or at the end of 2 weeks, whatever, to do their job, and that this is the job that they have to do, and they get paid to do the job, and you expect them to do the job. But here, guys, they get paid at the end of the month here, because here they paid, I believe, like monthly they get paid here. But when you go into a place of government place to get something done or whatever, guys, if you know what I mean, eh? And Africa, I've heard there's a young brother here, like Mark Meets Africa. I heard he talk about Tanzania will change you. Tanzania will change you. It will change you, guys, even if you don't want to. If you don't think Tanzania will change you, it will change you in ways that, okay, I come here and no, this is not for me. Or you come here and you have to adjust to the system here. You'll have to change this to fit into the system here, because if not, you're going to get left. For example, right, I'm in Kigamboni, right, and if I want to go over to Dar, I have to take the ferry, right? If I don't want to take the ferry, then I have to go all the way around and take the bus, guys, and I don't like taking the buses here. The buses are packed here, and that's why transportation here is a good business to like get into, right? That's why bodas do very well here. Motorcycles are like called bodas here. That's why they do very well here, because the buses are packed. So guys, if I'm going over and I take the ferry, The ferries are also jam-packed. Yeah. And the thing is here, Tanzanians do not respect personal space. There's nothing here called personal space. So people jam-packed, man. I remember one time I was trying to go over, right? And there was a lady in front of me. So I'm trying to give her space, and this guy is right behind me. So I'm moving up and he's coming up. I can feel his tummy rushing on my back, right? And I'm moving up, but I don't want to go too much further, because if I go too much further, I would be rushing up against the woman in front of me. And I turned around and I said, I let go the F-bomb, right, guys? And the thing is, I don't like to push and shove. And this is how it is here. Man, every time I take that ferry, I get anxiety, guys, because if you're not aggressive, they will trample you. So for you to keep up with the crowd and to keep up, you have to become aggressive. It's just the way it is here. So this place will change you, but you have to adjust to suit the system here. And if you don't adjust to suit the system here, you're going to get left behind. So I just wanted to come here, guys, and I just wanted to have a quick chat with you. I just wanted to let you know that if you decide to move here, this is what we are here for. We don't have all the answers, guys. Like I said earlier, we don't have all the answers. We are not experts, right? But we are using the experience that we have here, so that we can tell you how to navigate certain things, right? And how to not make the same mistakes that we've made. Because I've made mistakes here, guys. I've lost money here. So I think it is my responsibility to let you know that if you come in here, expect certain things, right? So that you wouldn't lose. Guys, I've lost money here. And when you lose money, it's not an easy thing, right? So I don't want you to come here and lose money like I have. So if you come in here and you know that you want to settle here, know what to expect, right? Know that for you to settle here, you must have a business registered and some form of business, guys, right? Or if you're retired and you want to move here, know that you can get a retirement visa. Try to get the visa before you come. You could get the visa here on arrival. Yeah. The business visa, I believe you can come in on a tourist visa and then change to a business visa, but my lawyer told me she did not recommend that, because if you do, then you have to pay a fine, right? It can be done, but you'll have to pay a fine. So get the business visa before you come, right? When you arrive here, then you have to let them know that you're here. You're going to register your company, because with me, when I came, my company was not registered as yet. So they asked me, who am I going to be working for? I said, I'm not going to be working for anyone. I'm going to be registering my business. And they asked me for my business documents, which I did not have. So I told them, well, I'm going to register my business and everything, right? So yeah, so try and get that done before you come. The reason being that when you come, you don't have to fill documents at the airport to get the visa, and it's just going to be smoother sailing. Yeah. So even if you're coming on a tourist visa, try and get that before you come. If you're coming on a retirement visa, guys, make sure that you have your retirement documents in place, because they're going to want to see. Well, they're going to want to see your retirement document. So make sure you have your retirement documents in place. And come here and enjoy here. It's going to take some adjusting. It's going to take some getting used to. Certain things you're going to see here that's maybe going to turn you off, guys. But just keep in mind, you know what? I'm not in North America anymore. You're going to go to the market. You're going to see certain things. Guys, just know that you have to have a mental shift. Don't come and compare to North America. I did that when I first came, right? And even if I was coming here for over the years, when I moved here, I used to complain about things are not done. But then, guys, all of that will cause you stress. And we didn't come here to stress. Leave that over there. We come here to relax and to enjoy, right? But the moment you start comparing, back home it's not like this, back home it's not like that, guys, big mistake, guys. We come here to detox. We come here to heal. For me, traveling out of Dar es Salaam is my healing, guy. When I get on the bus and I go for, we going on a trip in the next couple of weeks, right? Guys, and it's about a 14-hour bus ride. But I've been through, part way of that trip. And this is not the longest trip that I've been on here. But for me, guys, being on a bus and just traveling this country, man, is beautiful. For me, it's healing. When I look out and I look at the landscape and I look at the mountains, right? And I see the landscape and the mountains, guys, it's beautiful. Dar es Salaam is not beautiful. And unfortunately, most people come here and stay in Dar. Most people don't really venture out into the like countryside. You know, you go to Arusha, right? Or you like stay in Dar. Man, when you decide to travel this country, the real Tanzania, guys, this place is, for me, man, this is healing.